Good morning. This is going to be the first class of the Kyokushin-kan classes. We're going to enable the students at home to train. The idea is that we must keep on training. We don't want to miss our next grading. We want our black belts to grade in December still, our brown belts to grade also in December, and the lower grades also not to fall behind. So I want you guys to pay attention. This is our first class today. Obviously, we want you guys to enjoy it. The people at home, please try and keep up. And remember, training is about repetition. So if you've done the class, you want to do the same class tomorrow, you do the same class tomorrow. The more you do it, the better you'll get. So Henry will do the first class, and we'll just start the first class now. Okay, so straight. Okay, Cesar, boss.
Boss.
Show me read.
Boss.
Box up. Box me. Kanshuni read. Boss.
Boss.
Read. Boss.
Boss.
Get me up.
Boss.
Please, Henry. Thank you. Boss.
We're just going to start off with a warm-up this morning. To everybody at home, welcome to your class. Just to everybody, hands on the knees, feet together, and we're going to circle our knees. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, re. Hantai. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, re. Now I want you to open your legs up. Open them nice and wide, arms out, and I want you to touch across. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hutch, kyu, chu, and back up straight. Hands on your hips or in your belt, turning to your right hand side. Everybody turn to your right hand side. Nice lunge stretch. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hutch, kyu, chu, and hantai.
Boss.
Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hutch, kyu, chu, and everybody stand up. Okay, just before we do any further deep stretching, I want us just to do some more active stretching, more dynamic stretching. So hands on your hips. So I want you to swing up your right leg and back. Swing up, back, keeping balance. So balancing on your left leg, hands on your hips, swing your leg forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, hantai. I know on this floor it's a little bit difficult, but try your best to keep the balance. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. So at home, if you have something to hold on to, you can hold on to a pole or hold on to the wall while doing this exercise. Unfortunately here we don't want to be touching anyone, so we have to keep balance. Also a good exercise for your feet. So right leg again, swing forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hantai, other leg. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Excellent. Legs open wide.
Boss.
Okay, and shake your legs loose. Oh, one more, sorry. Same thing now again, balancing on one leg. Now we're going to go side to side. Side to side. Ich, ni, san, shi. It's a little bit of a different one. Go. Hantai, other leg.
Boss.
Ich, ni, san, shi, go. So this is a very good balance exercise. It's easier if you start just holding on to something. I'm holding onto the wall and I'm swinging my leg up and back or across. So warming up my hamstrings and also the side of my legs.
Boss.
Legs open wide. So open up your right foot and bend that knee. Feet down. Hands back up straight. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hantai.
Boss.
Other side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And open up your right foot again. Now I want you to put your hands into a fist. Hands down on the floor and turn up so your toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju, hantai, us. Ich, ni, san, shi. Make sure your foot is out far enough so that your knee isn't going over your toes. So when you bend your knee, your heel shouldn't be in the air, your foot should be far out enough so that your knee doesn't go past it.
Words.
Go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, shi. And everybody stand up
Words.
and shake your legs loose. Okay. Swing your arms forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju, hantai, backwards. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju. Right arm forward, left arm back. Ich, ni, san. Don't worry if you can't do it at home. Shi, go, ruk, hantai. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk. Okay, now I want you to shake your arms loose, shake them loose, relax, relax your arms. Find yourself into a nice firm stance, a little bit wider than your shoulders, maybe about shoulder width. So you're going to be swinging your arms to the side. Swing your arms, using the power from your legs into your arms. So first to start gently, later you're going to speed up. Push it. Us.
Words.
Hajime. And slowly speed up a little bit. And yame. Okay. Shake the legs loose. Hands very dead hips. Hands in the belt, head forward and back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju, side side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju. Look to your right and left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju. Wash there. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, hanta. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Now right. Us.
Words.
And don't touch. Stay. Us.
Words.
So turn around, fix your knee, and mix it. Okay. Can everybody please sit down for me? So now to start off the class today, we're going to be working on the speed in our kicks. So especially our maigiri. Why do we have to have a fast maigiri? Who can tell me? Yes, Joshua?
Wel Sensei, sodat wanneer jy skop die persoon nie jou been kan wegblok of vang.
Precies. As ek stadig skop, if I kick slowly, he's going to catch my leg and he can throw me on my head. So we have to work on developing speed in our kicks. Us? So when practicing maigiris, we're going to first be starting with kintagiri, the kick to the groin. So your hands are going to be up, knees going to be bent. It is like a maigiri to the stomach, but we're going to be kicking to the groin. So by doing this kick, we're going to be practicing to generate speed. Pick up the knee and snap forward and down. Pick up, snap forward. The foot position for this is hai soko. You must point your toes. Us.
Words.
So the idea of this exercise is to start to generate speed. So the first few, just work on the technique. Later I want you to speed up and do a fast kintagiri. Us.
Words.
Please stand up.
Words.
Okay. Gum and cover, hands up. Kintagiri. Yoi. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ho. Ru. So try to bend your knee as much as possible. So remember, in these classes, we're not going to be Kihon. Us? Okay, so we're going to start with 6 where you warm up, and then we're going to go to 10 or 20 repetitions of each technique. So no Kihon now. Ready? Yoi. Ich. Ni. Let's see if we can hear our gi making the noise. Sun, shi, bend your knee as much as possible, point, go, rook, sich, hach, kyu, ju. Excellent. We're now going to be moving on to my yuri, kicking a little bit higher into the stomach. The difference is now we're going to be kicking with chosopo foot position. Us. So pick up your knee, get your foot back into the stomach and down. Up, into the stomach and down. The further you get your foot back, and the more you point your knee out, the stronger your kick's going to be forward. Us.
Us.
Imagine every time somebody's trying to grab your leg when you're kicking. Yoi. H. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook.
Okay.
Now, don't worry. It is a little bit of a habit. Yoi. Itch. Show me the speed in your kicks. Knee. Sun. Good. Shi. Go. Rook. Try not to kick too high. Remember, we're kicking here. Shoulder to the middle of the body, not up here. So if you're kicking and the foot's going up, it may look impressive, but the aim of this technique is to stop the guy by kicking him into the middle portion of his body, middle of his torso. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Kyu. Ju. Excellent. And shake your legs loose. Okay. So now I'm going to be challenging everybody at home to see if they can do this exercise well. We're going to be picking up our leg, kicking 1, 2 my yuris, putting it down. Up, 1, 2, down. What's important about this is that you focus on one spot, you don't look around, focus, kick 1, 2, keeping balance. Try not to fall around. Okay, we're going to be doing this a little bit slower and try to focus on technique. Us. Getting that leg back every time. Yoi, gum cover. H. 2. Knee. Sun. Try not to kick too much up, try to kick forward. Shi. Go. Good. Rook. Sich. Hach. Kyu. Ju. Nare. Os. And stay. Os. Take a breather, fix your gi, and turn around. Face in front. Okay. So, what is important to generate power in your kick? We have to have speed. But if your legs are not developed, do you think you can kick hard? No. Physical exercise is very important, and developing your legs, especially in Kyokushin karate, is of utmost importance. So, with what we're going to be doing now to strengthen our legs is we're going to be doing some lunges. Us. First starting off with more basic lunges, later moving on to more advanced ones. So on the spot we're going to be doing lunges, hands up. So when you do a lunge, try to step forward, not leaning over, down, up and back. Forward, down, up and back. Us. Focus on your balance. H. So your knee mustn't actually touch. You must imagine that you can fit a piece of paper between your knee and the floor. Knee and back. Excellent. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Kyu. Ju. Excellent. Decime. Relax. Okay. So now we're going to be moving on. Instead of doing a lunge stepping forward, we're going to be doing a lunge going back. Us. So the concept behind this is that we want to see that we can keep perfect balance while doing this. Moving forward and while moving back. Because when we're doing our kumite, or fighting or sparring, and if I move back and my head is forward, what's going to happen? Yes?
So your opponent's going to kick you to the face.
He's going to kick me to the face. He can give me a knee kick, a hisagiri to my face. I'm moving back. So what I want you to practice when you move back, keeping perfect posture. I know this floor doesn't make it so easy, but that's what makes it a bit more of a challenge. So we have to use what we have around us. So any floor is ideal for this exercise. Yoi, hands up, stepping back. Each, right knee. Now left. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Excellent. Rook. Sitch. Hutch. Q. Chew. And yes may. And shake loose. Shake. Okay. Now we're going to really be challenging at home. So if you are younger, you can try this, but it's going to be a little bit challenging. You're going to be stepping forward, doing a lunge, and stepping back with the same leg doing a lunge. Forward lunge, backwards lunge. Okay. Hands up. Yoi, itch. Forward lunge and back lunge. Up. Left leg. Knee. Forward lunge and back lunge. Excellent. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Sitch. Don't worry if you're making mistakes. I'm going quite fast. Hutch. There we go. Good. Q. Last one. Chew. And now re, os. Whose legs are sore now? Honest. Good. Now this is a nice leg exercise. So what we were focusing here on was technique. If you learn to do something properly, then you can only start to do repetitions of it. Os. Because then you learn a bad habit. To unlearn a bad habit takes twice as long as to learn a good habit. Promise you, I have bad habits as well. And it took me very long to unlearn it and then to learn it correctly. So technique is of utmost importance. Okay. So we're going to be moving on now to some punches and kicks. Some punches. Us? Why do we do our techniques from Sanshin Dachi? Who knows? Yes?
Because it makes it harder to kick you to the groin.
It makes it harder to kick you to the groin. So he's referring to your knees being turned in, your toes turned in, your knees pointing in. Yes.
Maybe also the leg power.
For leg power, yes. So we're turning our toes in like that so that we can harness the power all the way from our toes, through our calves, into our leg, into our punch. Because if you stand with straight legs and you try to punch, you don't have power in there. No matter if you turn your body, if you bend your knees, especially we may be exaggerating it a bit when we're doing our Sanshin Dachi like this, because we won't fight in a Sanshin Dachi, but here we practice our techniques from. Toes turn in, you feel you pushing off of that leg. So you feel the power in the punch. The power must come from the toes all the way up. Us. That's ideal. I don't do it perfectly, but that's what I strive to do, so that you can all try. Us. Furudachi. So your right foot's going to go forward into Sanshin Dachi. Migi Sanshin Dachi. Yoi. Right foot stepping forward to Sanshin Dachi. Kamati.
Hey!
And Seiken Marotuski. And Seiken Shudansi. Pull back your right hand. So we're not going to Kihon now. Focus on your technique. when you're punching, the punch must go straight forward and straight back. Us? Not wobble wobble. Try to get that technique straight forward, and you only turn right at the end. Yoi, itch. Good. Knee. So punch a little bit lower. Sun. So you punch into the diaphragm. Relax your shoulders. You don't want to have tension in your shoulders when you're punching. Shi. Go. Rook. Okay. Yoi. Itch. Good. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Touch. Q. Chu. Now we're going to be trying sunborn ski. 3 punches. Us. So the first one, you punch into the head. The second one, you punch into the body. And the third one, you punch into the body. Us. So it looks 1, 2, 3. Every time you should try to turn your hips into it. 1, 2, 3. Focusing your technique. 1, 2, 3. Us.
Good.
Yoi. Itch. So first few do it a little bit slower. Knee, show the technique. Sun. Good. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Q. Chu. Yeah, I counted too many. Yoi. Itch. Right hand out. Here you go. Knee. Good. See if you can make it a little bit faster now. 1, 2, 3. Sun. I want to hear those gears moving. Shi. Good. Go. Excellent. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Q. Chu. Okay. And Urakan Shomanuch. Hands in front of you. So now we're practicing and strike onto. Don't turn your head. Sun. So the whole body must turn except for your head. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Q. Chu. So as you are standing there, make sure you've got a correct stance. Your weight is on the front part of your foot. Your toes are turned in. You're not standing on your heels. Your knees are bent. Us. So make sure those toes are turned in. Sorry, I didn't go for a pedicure this morning. Toes are turned in like that. Your back foot's toe must be in line with your front foot's heel. So this is called Sanshindachi, or the hourglass stance. So make sure and the weight is mostly on the front of your feet. You're not leaning back on your heels in the front, and your knees are bent. Back up straight. Proper posture. Okay. All together. Yoi. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Q. Chu. And Urakan Sayuch. The side. Now when you are striking, you must look to your opponent, strike and give hand back. Look, strike and back. Ready. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Excellent. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Q. Chu. Second aguch. It's up. Yoi. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Cue. Jew. Now for these next 10, I want to see how fast you can react. So as soon as I count, I want that hand out. Us.
Us.
Turning your body. Push it. Strong punch.
Us.
Yoi. H. Knee. Hands a bit wider. Sun. Turning the toes in. She. Go. Rook. Cinch. Hutch. Q. Chew. Right foot stepping back. Now re. Os.
Roots.
Yes, and mate. Don't stay. Os. Turn around. And chew. Okay. Everybody on your backs down. Os.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to be doing a core exercise now. So actually 2 core exercises. The first one we're going to be doing is a conventional jackknife. I'm sure most of you at home have done a jackknife before. Lift up your legs and your upper body, touching your toes. Lifting up, touching your toes and putting down. But I want to combine that with another technique, another exercise, if you can. So we're going to be doing 1 jackknife, putting down, and you're going to go up and do a knee up and down again. So that's going to be 1 count.
Right.
1, down, 2, down. Oops. I'm not going to be counting fast, but I want to see if you can do that all together. So your body must work in unison. Oops. Okay. Everybody down. Ready. Itch. Knee. Sun. 1, 2. Excellent. She. 1, 2. Very good. Go. Root. Stitch. Hutch. Maybe I was counting a bit fast. Q. Jew. Everybody please stand up.
What?
That was excellent, guys. Don't stay. Us.
What?
Turn around, fix your gi. And lift the front. Okay. We're going to be practicing some kicks from our Kamutu no Kamai, our fighting stance. Us.
Us.
Right foot into your fighting stance. Kamutu no Kamai. Yoi. Right foot back. Hands up. Kamati.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to just be practicing skipping our legs, changing. So when I count each, change your legs, other hand up. Knee, change, other leg in front.
Us.
Yoi, each. So remember, when your right foot's in front, your right hand must be in front. Left hand back. Knee, change. Good. Try not to come up too much. Try to keep your height. Sun. Good. She. Go. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Q. Jew. That's excellent. So we're going to be combining this skip now with the Maiguru which we practiced earlier. Us. So the idea is somebody is kicking your leg. You swap your legs around, and with the back leg you kick your Maigiri. That Maigiri gives you extra length, gives you space away from the opponent. Os. It's a very effective technique. So you're practicing swapping your legs around with the back leg, kick Maigiri and back. Swap, Maigiri and back. Os. Hey. First 6 we're going to do slowly. Itch. 1, Maigiri back. First, when you change, make sure you're on balance before you kick. Us. So change on balance, then kick. Don't rush it yet. Knee, change, kick. Good. Hands up in front of you, elbows in front of you. Sun, change, kick. Good. Hands up. She, change, kick. Go. Excellent. Rook. Sit. Hands up in front of you. Hunch, change, kick. The more you bend your knee, the stronger your technique will be. Cue. Chew. And right leg back. Now re. Os. Don't stay. Os. Turn around, fix your gi. And twist the foot. Okay. So, we're going to end off the class today with one more exercise. Os. I think we can all do this at home as well. So, instead of doing conventional push-up, we're going to be building it up to do clap and push-ups. Os. You think we can do that?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody hands on the floor, keeping your body straight. So when we do push-up, down and up, making sure you've got good form. Down and up. Os. So we're all going to be first do 10 push-ups again. Ready? H. That's very nice form. Keep your body straight. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Sitch. Hutch. Q. Jew. And sit down. Keep your body. Excellent. That was very good. So we were focusing on form there. So we're not going to be doing so many repetitions of the push-up, but more focusing on the form. So now when we're going to be moving on, we're going to be doing a push-up with a little bit of a jump. So push up, and I want you to jump. Push up, and jump. Push. Just getting your hands off the floor, not your feet as well. First one I made a mistake. Push up, and up like this. Push up, and up. Push.
Right.
Ready. H. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Excellent. And sit down. Very nice. Okay. I don't want to tie you guys out too much before we attempt the plan. So now you're going to do a push-up. The whole concept behind getting yourself up is accelerate off the floor upwards. Oops. So you must see that whole upwards motion. You must see how fast you can get it up. So when you go down, there, up, and you clap your hands and down. There, up, and you clap your hands and down. Oops. We're going to try to do 5 of them. Don't worry if you can't do it at home. The whole thing about Kyokushin is to persevere. Try again until you get it right. Okay, everybody ready?
What?
Yoi. H. Excellent. Knee. Sun. She. Last one. Try your best now.
What?
Go. And everybody please stand up.
What?
Very nice, guys. So that was our first class in our session of online video classes. I hope the guys at home, hope everybody enjoyed it, be you in the class or at home, and I hope that we're going to have more coming in the future. What are we going to ready? Us!
What?
Us! Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the future.